Ready with game 2.
A Kha'Zix ban again, and a Namumu ban again, and another this might be a mirror ban from the first round, which might not turn out well at all. And here we are with a Morgana ban and Alistar ban. That is an exact and a Yasuo ban.
Yeah.
That is a mirror ban, which I don't personally agree with after that.
They really should have changed something up at least. Maybe
I would have
get rid of the Vi.
Or the Mundo. That Mundo was a machine late game. Just crazy going ham. And we have a Lulu first pick again. This will be interesting.
I mean, it might just be a mirror of the last game, except now Twisted Fate is gonna run with Tryndamere's comp, which would be quite funny. But yeah, they just got rocked by the Mundo last game, and they're letting it through again. I wonder if it gets picked up again with the success that it had. And here are Rammus and Nunu. Wow. So that's some hugely different picks from last game. What are you thinking about
that? Right now, whatever works for them. After that last game, they need to think about something. And obviously, if it's throwing your whole team comp out the window from last game, whatever works, works.
Yeah, but getting a Rammus for the jungle and then Nunu, where's the Nunu gonna go? Like, that might be Nunu support, might be Nunu top. I really don't know at the moment.
Well, here's the thing. The Nunu Rammus combo works really well, because then you have the Rammus with the stun, and you have the Nunu with the slows. So what you get is you get Nunu slowing them down, so Rammus can do his barrel roll right into them, and then stun them with his Quake.
And don't forget the most amazing CC in the game, the taunt.
Yeah, his taunt as well, to pull him even closer.
Yeah, Tristana got through the pick and ban again, and it got picked up again by Twisted Fate. So far, every game I've watched. Oh, and someone left during Champ Select. What is this?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Well, now. We're gonna investigate that.
Why did that happen? That's really weird. Fluff. It seems like Fluffy left.
But why? Did he just Q dodge?
Oh, someone was AFK apparently.
Oh. Well, now.
We can take a 5-minute break right now then, I guess. Seems like a good moment.
Trying to get everything settled right now. With what happened.
You can pick anything else but Trist.
They lost. Long and David, they lost.
Well,
before the match started, someone lost. That's all we know now.
Back in the Champ Select, and They're doing exactly the same, just getting it through real quick. Yeah, same picks.
Yep. Okay. I had to make sure they're doing that.
Yay.
Well, in all fairness, that's what they kind of have to do. It's kind of
Yeah.
cheating if they don't.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
Okay.
I was about to quit and go into their chat and just be like, no.
Well, they did end up changing the picks, but I'm guessing.
Holy cow! Tryndamere really did brought their whole last round of picks and are going with totally opposite side of the spectrum for their picks now.
And I've got a feeling that this Annie might get locked in, and it might be top lane. Reasons for this are I know Everett quite well, and he's been talking a lot about Annie top lane and how OP it is, and that it's like really really broken. So it'd be cool if he'd bring it out.
I
right
love
here.
how you're saying that. And you probably just gave them the catcher's curse and they're going to lose now.
I hope so.
Oh, that's so cold.
Yeah, the ending does get locked in at the end. TDSrock is high. That's not very nice though, but Ninja, I think what happened is because Amuse was AFK at the time, I think he just got randomed into Nunu. I'm not really sure how that, like, what happened there, or that he like just panic picked Nunu or what. In chat, it was agreed that the picks were gonna stay, like that they were allowed to pick anything else except pick Tristana. Tristana was going to be Twisted Fates regardless. So that was what was agreed on in chat. So that's why this is happening.
Don't worry. We got it settled. We thought of that. Don't gotta worry.
So the Ziggs get locked in again. It was really successful last game, so it makes a lot of sense to lock it in again. The Rengar is new to the composition.
That'll be a wild card.
I mean, how
The
most
Rengar and Rammus are the wild cards in this match, more so than any other champion.
Yeah. How most of the time how Rengar ends up being is it's just like this one cat that runs around and insta gives one person and then does some more damage and then dies. And if you do that most of the time, you've done enough.
In my experience, though, it's either, like I said with, what did I say? I said this again about another champion last game. I can't remember who. Rengar will either win you the game or they'll lose you the game.
Oh, you were talking about Ari.
Yeah, there we go. Because Rengar is really, really one of those champions which he needs to get those early kills to be useful later on due to his charm and the way his stats work and abilities work.
Wow, here's the Ari again. But this time it's the Ari Rammus combo in Chain CC, which is also quite terrifying. But the big issue with Tryndamere's team this game is they are all magic damage dealers. And even though you say Kog'Maw AD carry builds AD, he still does.
His abilities still use ability power.
It's still magic damage at the end.
Yep.
So, like, there's still a lot of magic. So you can expect them to get a lot of MR out.
Demon Herc, if we ever have one, I'll be sure to invite you to it, man. I'll be sure to invite you to one. We might be doing, don't quote me on this, we might do a charity tournament where basically each team puts in like $5 to the charity or something like that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And they enter in the tournament like that way. It'll be first battalion. That way the time zones aren't messed up. And we might do one with second battalion. I haven't worked out all the finer details yet, but I am trying to get a first battalion tournament going on for a charity. So be on the lookout for that coming up It's still like a month or two in progress. I still have to talk to people.
The gears are trying to come in motion, though.
Very slowly. There's hurdles you have to get through. And the first hurdle is like the Berlin Wall. You're not getting through it.
Until multiple years go by.
Yeah. Well, in this case, months.
Yay.
Well, no, it's long and they don't have to pay. It's just more like, it's more like it'd be more like encouraging you to put $5 per team to get to enter. You don't have to. It's just more of a we would like you.
Well, I mean, you can always try. You'll see how it goes. By the way, we didn't at all touch the Braum yet.
Yes, that is an interesting character here with this fight. The Braum and the Tristana combo, with the Tristana having a huge attack speed with her Q, that combo would be really deadly in the bot lane. But we do have the Zyra there to tie him down, so it'll be interesting.
There's a really strong disengage from Tryndamere in this game, but at the same time, Twisted Fate has got some pretty good engages and pretty good disengages. So I really think that this game might go very, very similar to the last game. It just kind of develops early on. Tryndamere gets a small lead, and then they toss it, and then like the jungler gets fed, and the top laner or the AD carry or something gets fed. Is there a prize for this tournament? Yes, there are prizes. There's the prize pool that Riot usually gives out, which is 4,800 RP plus the Triumphant Riot skin, 3,000 for the first place. For second place, 3,200 RP. For third place, 1,600 RP. And for fourth place, 800 RP. And TG also had some of their own prizes, for which include for first place TG sponsorship, CS squad status. There was also a couple special signatures and artwork that would be made for them specifically as they competed with it in this tournament and won. So those are the prizes as far as I'm aware. Okay, there we go.
Here we go. We're loading in now for the second round of the finals of the TG tournament. Who do you think will win this time? Post in chat right now or forever hold your mouth.
So, or say it later during the game when you're more...
Yeah, when we can't look at chat. Yeah.
Well, I can look at chat all the time.
Oh, I see. I'm doing all the work.
I have two.
Got it.
I have two screens.
Well, my other screen broke.
Ha.
It's literally laying on my bed there, just like I'm waiting for Dell to send me a box to mail it to him.
Oh.
Be like, scrap it. I have it open on my iPod. Does that count? It's really
yes.
Garden. What?
It's random.
We're not playing Plants vs. Zombies here. We're playing League. Keep your garden comments to yourself.
I mean, they're quite similar if you think about it, but especially since Zyra's being played.
One's a defense game and a PvP game, and one's a MOBA.
Very similar.
PvP third-person shooter, yeah.
It would make a really sweet Zyra skin, though. Plants vs. Zombie Zyra.
It never happened. EA, nope, never happened.
I know, but just think about it.
Never happened. I don't think Riot would even allow that. Here we are. Looks like a Zyra's going all out with a pink ward. Start off, no extra gold for a potion. It doesn't look like they're going to be doing an invade. It looks like mainly they're going to be defending against an invade. Both sides look like they want to defend more this time after being overly aggressive. Gwyneth, we are in the second round. of this match.
Wait, what? Okay, well, I thought for a second the screen froze, but that was just there was nothing happening on screen.
Yeah, they're just all defending against invades right now.
Yeah. Nothing's happening. Oh, people are using their taunts and dances.
Rammus is going to start his red. They're both starting red this time. It's nice to see.
It's
It is
best of 5.
Yep. Oh, best Plants vs Zombies. It is a best of 5.
Yeah, it's best of 5. So after this, there will at least be one more game.
One round, depending on how it goes.
And it could get stretched out to 5, but at this point, I kind of doubt it. Like I really think at most it will go to 4, and then Twisted Fate will take it in the 4th game. But I really think it's just going to go 3-0.
Right now, you just gotta watch because last game, on both sides, we saw overextending early on Twisted Fate's side, and then late and mid game, Tryndamere was just overextending to death, and that's what ultimately threw the game for him.
Yeah, no, that's true. They can definitely, if they adjust their playstyle, like from what they hopefully learned last game, they might have a really good chance to win this game and the following games. But
and there's no Mundo this round, which is really interesting. I have no idea why they wouldn't take the Mundo here.
It did get replaced with a Lulu. I'm guessing they wanted to take Everett's Lulu away because it's probably a champion he's comfortable on. So they were like, nope, you don't get to have that this game. But yeah, dropping.
Charm going out on the Ziggs for some poke there.
It's really good. Some really good poke actually too. I mean,
Rom landing his fire ice balls on him, on that Zyra there. Zyra just missing the snag on that Braum, but does get her plan up. It's going to be a slow start, it seems, with no action going on early on. But wait, there's a Rengar going in the top lane. Is he going to be doing anything?
It looks like he's trying to set up a lane gank at least, but...
He's hugging the wall, but that Annie has to be seeing him there. There's no way he would make it to a bush in time without being seen.
Yeah, the lane needs to be shoved up a little bit more, and then it could happen. But...
Yep, and there he goes. He knows he ain't going to get anything. Here comes the Rammus going in for a long gank on the Ziggs. Is he going to go in? No, he's not. He's rotating to the top lane because Rengar is there. Is Annie going to get caught out here by the Rengar? Lulu's going all out, but Annie has her stun. Is she going to go for double stun? Here comes the Rammus coming in. That's a kill, and the Rammus is left all by him lonesome. His flash is down, and he gets out of there. That's a kill for Rengar.
The idea was good. The timing was too slow.
Yes.
Tryndamere here.
Well, they didn't know Rengar was coming back there. They probably thought he was going to go back into farming his jungle and go into the bot lane and gank.
Well, they really didn't even see him yet, right?
Yeah, they saw him because when he was in lane trying to gank. I think that's how.
I think it was outside of the vision range. I mean, there's no way the minions could have spotted him that far away.
Okay.
I don't think that he got spotted then.
It's just really weird to see the jungler hang out on sides that they wouldn't get a gank on early on.
Well,
here comes Ahri laying some charm and get more poke on that Ziggs, but Ziggs retaliates with a bouncy bomb.
Yeah, some good trading going on. I'd say that trade does go in favor of the Ziggs here every single time. Except that Ziggs is
Tristana getting taken out. Here comes the shield up to take the damage. Are they gonna get her? Are they gonna get the Zyra? No, the Zyra flashes out, but are they gonna get the Kog'Maw? Are they going to get the Kog'Maw? They're going all in on the Kog'Maw. Can Braum stun? Braum gets the kill on the Zyra. And Tristana barely makes it out from Zyra's passive death thing. I forget what it's called.
Death Bloom.
Death Bloom, there we go.
Yeah. The Death Bloom did hit, but it wasn't enough to kill, unfortunately. But
Well, speaker on my headset. That's interesting. That's
What?
new. The right speaker on my headset just went out.
okay, that's not good.
Oh, I figured out what happened.
What
I
did
didn't
you
have
do?
the I didn't have the cord locked in, so the cord came out. Okay, that's good now. We're all good. I was like, these are brand new. Like a month old. These. I didn't blow a speaker on them.
Yeah, that would have been a shame if that had already happened.
I didn't have it locked. These headphones have like a locking mechanism for the wire and lock. Okay, forget about me and my headphones. Let's get back to the action.
Well, there really hasn't been all that much action. It's really people are at the moment just trading over a lot of damage. No real lane ganks have been made.
Ram is
Overall.
stealing the jungle though, but is the Ziggs gonna catch it?
He's gonna
Ziggs
spot
catches it. But it's too late to do anything about it yet.
Did Ziggs get anything off of it? Did he get the big one?
He didn't even hit a creep.
Oh.
Braum throwing out that ice fire.
He's doing a lot of damage on his own already. Oh, crud. Yeah, thanks for the call it, Dazi. I'm working on it right now. There we go. My bad. Sorry. I keep forgetting that every single time. Like, get the bottom UI where it shows all the champions, get them sorted so that the top laner and junglers are all next to each other.
Oh my gosh, you can do that? Oh,
Yes, you can drag them.
I never knew that.
Shows that you never use a spectator mode.
No, I have. I just never knew about that feature.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a thing.
There's a Rengar somewhere. Where is he? We cannot find him.
He did use his ultimate just to get out of there. He didn't really get anything off of it, though, did he?
No, he did. He didn't get anything at all.
He was just caught out a little bit out of position, but his ultimate lets him get away quite easily most of the time. With that increased warning range, it makes it easier to escape using the ultimate, as it will be more difficult to determine where you went.
It's all quiet on the rift with just dancing going on right now.
And some farms. Tristana really doing a good job farming right now. It's 14 CS ahead already.
It's that explosive shot. It's her passive is just.
Well, it's she's also taking out all the plants. That if you keep seeing that, and that counts as a CS.
And that counts as gold too. That's more gold.
It's only 7 gold, so it's like.
I think it varies actually. I think it's like 5 to 10 depending on it.
No, I don't know. I think it's dependent on the level of Syra. At the moment, it's just 7 gold, and it's really not making that huge of an impact. And Rengar got sneakily up in this rush.
But Annie is staying under her tower, so nothing is really going to go on here unless they let Annie push, which Alulu doesn't want to do. And Tristana's all alone in her lane. Oh, no, but here's the Braum with the ultimate. Braum throwing his shield up, taking all the hits. And that's going to be all his health taken as well. Ari coming in, trying to pick off a kill on someone. You can't find Tristana. They're going in on the Braum. Braum flashes out, and the Ari gets it. Because of his ultimate. And here comes the Ziggle on the Ari. The Ari flashes, but it is way too late. The Ziggs is going ham. Ziggs picks up the Ari, and he throws down his Salcha charge and bounce out of the way. And Rengar goes all in on the Annie, and they get the kill on the Annie. But Rengar gets picked off by the turret.
Turret OP. And this is actually kind of interesting. Thazi in the chat points it out as well. Annie has a Spirit Stone.
That might be just because of
The mana regen you get
the
off.
mana regen. I actually don't.
But that only works against monsters.
Oh, and here we go with the spirit, a spectral wraith.
I'm
So,
confused.
I don't. I think she's going with that for the. I actually don't know.
I'm confused.
Because the passive is going to be useless unless she goes and farms.
In the jungle, yeah. Unless if you go take golems, you're really not getting anything off of it. Like, it's really weird.
We'll have to ask after this game for you. I actually have no idea why that is. I've never actually seen anyone in my life do that.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get him on Skype and ask him, because I'm really interested in what his thought process is behind this.
Logan says she thinks she's a jungle. Oh, but she did just pick up golems. So maybe she's planning on powering up off of golems. But it's kind of late in the game. It's like 11 minutes in. And I don't know if she's going to have that time to actually pick up golems whenever they come up every time.
And Ziggs just got a simple 1v1 kill on the Ahri, with just in case Rengar backing it up with his ultimate.
Here comes in the Rammus to hit the Ziggs, but he can't do anything but get the Ziggs and the Rengar off the tower. Earthquake goes down to defend the tower from creeps. Annie is running and running and running from that Lulu right now. Top turret goes down. And that's the first tower of the game.
Were you there like, is it actually? That seemed like you had doubt there. Oh, Tristana getting snared, but...
Braum just throwing his shield up saying, that's my ADC. There's a lot like him, but this one, here comes Rammus in with the hit from his roll. And that takes out Tristana. But here comes the teleport from the Lulu. The Lulu is coming, and can Lulu do anything? Can Lulu pick up a kill? Lulu picks up the kill on the Kog'Maw. Can they pick up the kill on the Zyra? That's another kill on the Zyra. Rengar's coming in, but it's too late to do anything. And that is a nice cleanup by Lulu. That's a 1 for 2. Great teleport down by the Lulu there.
I really like the way how he picked up the kill, too. He used the E on the Zyra, and then used the Q from the E on Zyra to hit the Kog'Maw.
And Lulu's taking unnecessary tower hits there. Rengar gonna take a tower hit now. Oh, but here comes Rammus with the Earthquake. Here comes Annie coming in. They're trying to take out Rengar. Rengar is down. Can Annie? No, Annie cannot get anything on that Lulu. Rengar overextended him. Probably should have backed off as soon as that Annie showed up. And that's what made him kiss the grave right there. It's really bad. And here comes Ziggs in the mid lane. Ziggs gets charmed, but can he get the Ahri? Ziggs is ignited. Here comes. It is going to be going down on the Ahri. That's a kill for Ziggs. A lot of action going around here on the Rift right now. And that is a turret in the mid lane taken down. Just amazing going in here. Look at that gold leader now. Tower lead, gold lead, kill lead. Everything is going right now.
I mean, they did drop a couple of kills all across the board, really. But the Ahri is in a really bad spot with 0-3-1. It managed to keep up in farm, though. 14 CS behind at this point. It's not a huge deal, but you are behind. But with those 3 deaths, it's nice to keep up at least some. But the 3 kills in the Ziggs, he's got to be like 500, 600 gold ahead.
Ziggs grabs the blue buff, heads back to his lane. He doesn't want to get charmed, so he's going to vault over to his tower.
Nice little
yeah,
security jump.
Yes, it does seem like a waste to get a Spectral Wraith, but who knows, maybe they have a master plan up their sleeves that we don't know about.
I mean, if they let him kill Dragon, he'll get like stacks off of it, and they'll get the +2 ability power.
Oh, here they go all in on the bot lane. The Braum ultimate goes off. The Zyra ultimate goes off. Oh, are they going to pick up? Who are they going to pick up to teleport in on the Annie? And Kog'Maw goes down. Can they get the Braum? Can they get the Braum? And Braum goes down. Here comes Rengar. Rengar cleanup crew. Rengar cleanup crew on the Annie. Annie is down. Zyra can't pick up the Rengar. Ari going in on the Tristana. Can Ari pick up the Tristana? No, she misses it. And she gets it. Oh my gosh, is the Rengar gonna get seen? Rengar goes in. Ari is taken down by the Ziggs.
That was a relatively interesting fight.
Holy cow!
It just started in the bot lane where they
and it transitions to the river.
Where it was a 2v2 fight, and then the teleport came in from the Annie, and Annie just got too close to the wall and got too close to Tristana and got shot off by the Tristana. I think if he played that differently and not gone into the brush. And tried to kite in a different direction, he might have actually made it out alive.
Who knows? But blue team is doing everything right now. And it looks like they're also going to pick up the dragon here. They cannot contest. Rammus rolling out of there. He doesn't want to get picked off.
With that movement speed, he knows he's going to be safe after.
But Rammus walks right back into the Ziggs. What are you doing, Rammus?
That is not the way you want to walk.
Rammus is going to go down. But Zyra goes off and gets the slow on the Ziggs and picks up the Ziggs. That's a 1-for-1. But what was Rammus doing?
He's just walking.
He just walked right back where he left.
But the fight keeps going onto the Ari.
The fight keeps going. Braum throws shield up. But Tristana jumps on the Annie and gets caught out by a stun and gets down from the Kog'Maw. They're still going at it. Zyra's going and trying to land a stun. Zyra doesn't get a stun off. Or knockoff, I'm sorry, on anyone there. Just a whole lot of mistakes were made in that one fight there. The Rammus rolled in to initiate. The Ziggs got picked off by the RA charm. And the Tristana jumped into a stun. Just all around mistakes were made. They're not one side mistakes are worse than the other, but one side did come out on top.
Overall, that was really good for Tryndamere. Right there, they were able to kill at least the Tristana
And the Ziggs.
Yeah, the Ziggs is the big one, of course, with who was 4-0 or 3-0 before it. And now he's finally got that death. They got a bit of gold off of it. Tristana has got a Infinity Edge and is working up to her static Shiv, and once she has that, she's going to become a real big threat.
Oh, here he goes. Ziggs gets caught out with a charm and a quake. And he goes down.
It was a very nice taunt into charm combo.
Into quake.
The DFG was plenty of damage. The quake
Lulu
was
trying to get that poke on that Zyra.
The quake was really overkill, I think.
Yep. Oh, here goes Braum on a peak ward. Oh, hey! Every time. Every time. Just all around clean, nice games going on here. Oh, bunch of hits going off on that.
She cannot protect that turret anymore. With that
Here comes Rammus rolling into a 3v1. And it's a 3v2 now. Rammus throwing down the taunt and the quake. Braum throwing down his ult. What is going on? Who will come out on this? Tristana goes down from the... But Annie's going to go down as well, maybe. No, Kog'Maw comes in and saves the Annie. Kog'Maw comes and saves. Rammus taking hits now. Ziggs is going all in, but Lulu is still there. Why is Lulu there? Lulu almost got taken out by that ult by the Kog'Maw. So just all around, everyone's low health here. And minions take a turret.
That's Rengar up there, actually. He's leading the charge on that. And the Annie actually got taken out by a well-aimed Ziggs ult, but it really was a ult.
Here comes Ziggs poking in from the jungle with his bouncy bombs on the Zyra. Here comes Rengar jumping in on the Zyra, and he picks it off.
Wow. But the Annie died earlier to the Ziggs ult, which was really not necessary, because it was really easy to tell it was coming, and he was already on the edge of it, essentially. He just didn't react to it at all.
Zig's taking the enemy team's blue buff there with the help of Rengar, and he's gonna try and poke down the mid laner.
At this point, if he gets charmed, he will die by the Ahri. The Ahri will win that 1v1 then.
But it's the fact, what if Ziggs doesn't die soon enough? That's the question.
Then Ahri just lays down her life, whatever. But she's got her ult, you know. So I really think if she like ults in, charms, DFG, Q, W, and then she's got 2 ult charges to get away, that should be perfectly fine. So she probably can get, like, if she can do that and then get off like after that 1 or 2 spell rotations, she will have done a lot of work in the team fight.
Lulu getting stunned by the Annie in the top lane. Here comes Rammus in with the roll. He's rolling in, but he gets knocked back. Here comes Braum in to reinforce the Lulu. Braum is going all out on that Annie. Annie is going to get hit. Is she going to get stunned? Annie is so low health. Rengar flashes for the kill. Rammus is running for his life. Here comes the Tristana in with her Q and her E. And here comes the Rengar jump for the kill. Once again, Rengar just hopscotching away to kills here.
That was a really good collapse by the Twisted Fate crew here.
That's going to be a Baron, and Zyra is just too late. If Zyra was there maybe a fraction earlier, she could have gotten a kill right there.
It was all a little bit too late. They just got collapsed on really well. The team communication is clearly high.
Logan says, thought of ever doing a 2nd Battalion LCS.
No.
No?
No.
Too much casting?
Too much cast. No, there was never an idea put forward like that. So it might be something we could do, but I think there's not enough.
Sorry about that. My iPod just turned on.
I don't think there's enough competitive teams. Annie got taken out by Poke and a Ziggs ult in the meantime.
Oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of Poke. Zyra ult goes down, Braum ult goes down.
Braum's wall blocked a ton of abilities right there.
Lulu taking a tower hit. Zig taking a tower hit. They're taking all these unnecessary tower hits. I know y'all want that Poke, but it's a tower hit. That thing, Lulu going in, shield up to take more tower hits. Ziggs flashes in for nothing. He only gets an auto off.
Kog'Maw in trouble. He's gone.
Holy cow, that Rengar is hungry. Here comes the Tristana jumping into the middle of that fight, and the Braum picks up the kill. That's okay. Braum can take the kills. It is so late game. Ahri going in, trying to get a turret on the Tristana and picking her off, but that doesn't matter. That is a turret down, and they're going on the middle inhibitor. Inhibitor down. And they're going to collapse on Dragon, it looks like, via the pings. Rengar's just going to keep split pushing. And that's a top tower gone.
I'm guessing he'll clear that wave and then head over to the Dragon as well. But...
yeah. Here comes the rest of Purple Team to come and guard it.
Regroup, go base, use their gold.
They're all backing now, it seems. Rengar is just walking. I'm guessing he thinks he's being followed right now.
He's just being sure. He's just being safe, right? I mean, you might as well. You're so far ahead. You can
want to
can
get
wait
behind.
for seconds, or you might just want to go around and do a couple buffs. I mean, his red buff is up, so.
I just like to take a moment to look at that Lulu with 4 kills, 0 deaths, 4 assists, and 91 farm, excuse me. Holy cow.
Logan, it is a best of 5, so this game will not be the decider game if Twisted Fate wins it. There's going to be at least one more game after this, maybe 2.
It all depends on Tryndamere can figure out what's going on with them.
Well, if you look at it overall, the entire time, it's just been that Twisted Fate is more organized, more objective-oriented, and because of that, they keep getting the win.
I mean, it's just really weird to see how they didn't make the changes needed in between the match to figure out what the heck went wrong. After this match, guys, we will take a 5-minute break, so you know, to give everyone a little rest and break and to talk about what just happened on the last match. Everyone jumps in on the RA for the kill.
Gone. Deleted. Oh my gosh.
Rengar is power high. Oh, is Rengar going to get Annie? Annie stuns. Here comes the Rammus rolling in. Rengar gets gigantified. Braum goes in with the ult on the Kog'Maw. He's trying to get that Kog'Maw. He gets the Kog'Maw. And then Ziggs gets the Rammus. And that is going to be another inhibitor going down on the purple side.
I'm guessing they're just going to try and close out this game right now. They probably can with all the people up.
They probably can. But Rengar is taking tower damage. Rengar is taking tower damage. It doesn't matter. That's a surrender. 5-0. That is 2-0. Twisted Fate.